I honestly have no clue how Real Madrid have just won that. Real Madrid beat Celta Vigo 2-1, all thanks to Fede Valverde. Going into this match, we knew injuries were a big problem. We were going to be missing 10 first-team players. It got so bad to the point that Antonio Rudiger was the only available center back, and Arbeloa was forced to call up Lamine Fati because Raul Asensio was unknown if he was going to make it to this match. And that made the task of beating Celta Vigo away that much more difficult. Looking at the match, we started off like we do most games, with the opposing team having the better chances, looking more comfortable on the ball. They even forced Courtois into making a save in the first 5 minutes. Vinny also had the chance to open up the scoring thanks to an amazing ball by Trent. He was through on goal, however his shot hit the post and went out. Minutes later, Tchouaméni scores a magnificent goal. The goal comes from a corner that's taken short. Arda Güler then passes it off Tchouaméni at the top of the box, and he just absolutely buries it. Real Madrid find themselves leading within the first 10 minutes of the match. This was a dream start. However, their lead would last very little because 14 minutes later, Celta Vigo played a ball down the right side into the path of Swedberg. Trent is nowhere to be found, and when he finally catches up to Swedberg, when you think that he's going to put his body in to kind of push him off, he gets absolutely done. Swedberg then cuts it into the middle, into the path of Borja Iglesias, and he just slots it right in. And if it wasn't for Courtois, Celta would have definitely found their second. Apart from that Tchouaméni goal, our first half was very lackluster, to say the least. And in the second half, we started to notice an improvement in the team. Real Madrid could have even gotten a penalty awarded when in the 71st minute, VAR reviews the footage for a potential handball. However, nothing comes out of it, and Celta are awarded a free kick because Cesar Palacios fouled one of their players before the handball was committed. Celta would then have an opportunity to win the game through Iago Aspas. He found himself in a great shooting position, was able to get the shot off, however it hit the post and went out. And they would come to regret that because in the 94th minute, Trent Alexander-Arnold manages to cross it into the box. The Celta defender clears it away towards the middle, and who else is there? None other than Fede Valverde. He takes a shot, and thankfully it bounces off of Marcos Alonso and goes straight into the back of the net. There are some people that argue that this goal should have been disallowed, and that's because during the build-up play they believed that there was a foul committed on a Celta player. In my opinion, however, I think it was a valid goal. And now where does that leave Real Madrid? We currently sit second in La Liga, 1 point behind Barcelona. However, they have a game in hand, and tomorrow they visit San Mamés Stadium and play Athletic Club Bilbao, and we can only hope that they drop points. Looking at how the team performed today, there really is nothing to rescue apart from the 3 points. Mistakes were made by both Arbeloa and some of the players. Tchouaméni for losing the marking of Borja Iglesias, and Trent for lacking the defensive awareness to cover Swedberg. He's gonna have to be on his A game because I cannot imagine the duel between him and Doku. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. And for Arbeloa, I question, why did he wait until the 77th minute to bring on Gonzalo Garcia? He's your only number 9 and one of the 3 attackers available for this match. So why give him such few minutes? It just doesn't make sense to me. And a special shout out to our Castilla players that played today. Cesar Palacios, Manuel Angel, and Thiago Pitarch. You guys played very well today, and for some parts of the match, you guys even showed the other first team players what it means to play for the badge. And now Real Madrid's next match will be in the first leg of the round of 16 against Man City. I am absolutely not looking forward to this match. It will most likely end with Real Madrid getting absolutely battered, given the injuries, the suspensions that we have, and just how we're playing. But let me know your guys' thoughts on the match against Celta Vigo down below, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more Real Madrid content.